Cat Station, let's talk Sony. Sony is rumored to be unhappy about Dakota Johnson constantly dragging Madam Web. Lots of people at Sony are questioning her star power and how she reacted to this failure will likely come back to haunt her, says One Insider. That to me is absolutely hilarious because let me tell you something, okay? Madam Web had nothing to do with any of the actresses in the film. And it had to do something to do with one thing, the writing. The writing is the absolute worst part of Madam Web because it didn't make any sense, okay? The fact that we are in a Spider-Man universe, okay? Like this is by Sony. This wasn't by some third-party company, by some YouTuber. This was by Sony. And yeah, we don't reference Peter Parker. We don't talk about Spider-Man. There's these three girls. They get powers somehow, but we don't see any of that crap. None of it made sense overall, and I don't think that has anything to do with Dakota Johnson. Like, Dakota Johnson has nothing to do with this movie floppy. Let's put that right there, okay? That's a pin. That's a promise. It had nothing to do with Dakota Johnson. Nothing to do with Sydney Sweeney, Isabella Merced, or the other person, okay? It had everything to do with Sony being ignorant and stupid and how they handled this movie, okay? The fact that they hired the same person who wrote Morbius, I don't know why you would do that. The people that sat in the room every single day and decided to just sit there and be like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's have them for 30 seconds in the movie with their powers and suits. And the rest of the movie just doesn't make any sense. And how the writing doesn't make any sense either. Like how this girl who just took these three girls in a cab taxi to the middle of the woods, then goes to the flight to Peru. She's a fugitive though, is able to make a 2-way flight back, and then somehow discovers that she can get her full powers because she has a moment with her mother when she was in the womb. And then the third climax of the film, how the best part is how Sony loved Madam Web so much that when she's fighting the bad guy, she's able to clone herself to save the girls, but then the bad guy just punches her, and then she loses control. And how the bad guy doesn't even win because she beat him. It was just because he got in a certain position where he got killed. Madam Web was not doomed because of Dakota Johnson. It was doomed because Sony doesn't know what to do. The Sony universe. That's plain and simple. It's just plain and simple, okay? So again, those are my two thoughts on that. Again, so Sony needs to just shut up. Seriously, please be quiet. Stop blaming people for your own problems. Take some responsibility. Hire better writers. Hire better directors. Because this clearly wasn't it.